Hello YouTube, you can call me Lore, and today we'll be diving headfirst into building my first LARP character.
We're gonna talk about things and maybe make some things too.
As I mentioned in my announcement video, I'm going to Shiretown Shindig. Actually a week from me recording this today. It's soon. I'm not panicking at all. It's fine, I have totally everything under control. In case you need a refresher, LARP stands for Live Action Roleplay. In the LARP Shiretown Shindig, we'll be dressing up as halfling hobbit folk and coming together for a wonderful family reunion. In preparation for Shiretown Shindig, I had to start thinking about what kind of character I wanted to play. There are 6 major halfling families that attend this reunion. The Higglebys, known for their humorous pranks and lackadaisical attitude. The Bluffwaters, pretty much everyone's best friend. The Tallows, the ambitious adventurers. The Fairmeadows, your other best friends, but with a mischievous or witty streak. The Blue Bottles, known for a job well done. And last but not least, the Gertie Bucks, our performers and general life of the party. When I started researching local LARPs, I started to think about what kind of character I'd like to play in a class-like system. I'm not much of a fighter yet, so I was trying to think of other options to go to. I'd like to try it at one point, I just don't feel comfortable doing it yet. So I started to have this idea about a halfling beekeeper who was also a honey merchant. As I started her Pinterest board, I started to think of her as this character who desperately wanted to get away from home. She did want to see the world. But she very well couldn't leave her bees at home, so she brought them with her. When I learned about Shiretown Shindig, I started to think about, well, what if this is her backstory? And thus Neve was born. From there I started to think about personality. I knew from the original concept that Neve was going to be adventurous, she was going to be ambitious, and, maybe even a little impulsive. Each family has a list of keywords or personality traits that goes on with the general persona to help people kind of choose what family their character might fit into. So, from there I had to think about what character I felt comfortable playing. I knew I didn't want to be strident or hard to get along with, so I knew that Neve was going to be kind. I went back and forth for a really, really long time trying to decide if I wanted Neve to be a Bluffwater or a Fairmeadow. I found this really beautiful green bee fabric at Joann's that I instantly fell in love with, but then again, with the bee concept, there's obviously going to be a lot of yellow accents added as well. So, taking all that into consideration, and the fact that her bodice is also mainly green, I decided to go with Bluffwater, though her father is a Fairmeadow. When I design a new character, outfit, or costume, I always start with the Pinterest board. The original concept for Neve, or Merchant Neve as we'll call her, had a lot of outlandish and really, really fanciful clothing. So a lot of really in-your-face with bee motifs and things that are just trying to grab people's attention because she's a merchant. She wants people to look at her. Whereas in Shiretown Shindig, since you're playing a younger Neve that has never left home, still loves her bees though, I wanted those motifs to be a lot more subtle. The Shiretown document describes the Hobbit aesthetic as largely influenced by 18th century working class fashion. This is something that is seen within the hobbits in the Shire in the Lord of the Rings movies as well. And so this is kind of great for me because I have a decent amount of knowledge about that time period. 1, because of my real world job, and 2, because I've been spending a lot of time this year learning historical reconstruction techniques for my own projects, like this pair of 18th century stays. But of course I'm not using any of them in pretty much any of them in these costumes. I made all new things for some reason. It's fine. After putting together a Pinterest board, I then started to sketch outfit designs. Originally I was crazy ambitious. No surprise. and wanted to make 2 day outfits, 1 dressier night outfit, and an evening pajama outfit. The event is Saturday morning to Sunday midday. Was I gonna wear all those outfits? Probably not. But thankfully, and not so thankfully, my health hasn't been great, so I did have to nix the dressier night outfit that I probably wasn't gonna wear anyway. But from there, I definitely knew that I wanted to have this kind of capsule mix and match wardrobe. I wanted to have these multi-use items. So I then began to approach the wardrobe as these pieces that could be mixed and matched and worn with anything, and also that I could use for characters further down the line. So at this point, I would say that I have about 90% of my outfit done. I just have a couple of small pieces to put together, and still I have some things to order. Less than a week away. It's fine. I'm not gonna freak out about it. So as of right now, her wardrobe consists of 3 chemises, 2 that I plan to wear, 1 that I'm bringing as an alternate, 1 petticoat just in case my legs get cold, but I don't really anticipate needing it. 2 skirts, 1 reversible boned vest, and an apron. And then, of course, accessories. Okay, well now, I'm gonna get completely dressed. You're gonna have to wait to see what my entire outfit looks like put on for the next video. But in the meantime, check out T for Tinka's video where she introduces her Shiretown Shindig character. Spoiler, she is the absolute cutest, and I will link it somewhere around here or below. But thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, consider clicking the like button. Definitely comment if you have something to say, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay. From there, I started to think about personality. Weird with my eyes, because I like weirdly blink, like when I talk.